And like the weapons is almost play style based. It's like kind of whatever you want almost on certain ideas because every weapon's just a give and take. There's no like one weapon is strictly better than another. It's usually like this weapon's better in this situation, but then usually they say use this weapon because it's better in most situations, or like it fits their playstyle better as a group.
The fuck in it.
I should actually be playing PlanetSide too because I wanted to do the outfit wars with the cats this year. But I don't play the game enough. I don't think so. Like for them to pick me.
Got a couple buddies in there, but they know I wouldn't do much besides be their fucking medic or engineer. So
In the cats, you play with the cats.
yeah, I played with
Yeah.
them a couple times. I'm just good as your medic. Or your suppressive fire for you, or an engineer freaking hopping in the fucking tank and giving you some fire. That's all
It's
I can
a
do.
yeah, it's an infantry guild or infantry outfit. I mean, maybe probably because infantry is the meta in the game. Like you gotta be an
I know.
infantry. Yeah, but like, I like to fly around, so I didn't really
I
fit in very
suck
well.
at the fly. I stay ground side. If I get onto the map that has the boats, you'll fucking find me down there sometimes trying to fucking sneak my way around.
Yeah, I fly around most of the time, so I didn't really super fit in well with them. But I
I
did
leave
want to
that to
play the
others.
competitive side of the game, so I tried to join them.
I'm not that competitive. That's where Buddy Calm comes in. He showed me his levels as it is. I'm like, yeah, I'm not even that diehard.
Yeah, everyone in the freaking cats guild is like already like level 420, the max
Yeah,
like prestige three times, and I'm just
that's where he's sitting at in the 400s. I'm all like, I'm not even that diehard, dude. I've only got like 44 fucking hours PC side.
yeah. And
That's
they
just PC side because I did kind of do more on console because I was like, yeah, well,
nice.
when you're stuck on one thing for that, yeah, that's what happens. And it's a free game. What else? Can't beat it. Of course, like I said, I used to play Halo competition fucking big time. World Cups and all that shit. I got a couple of cousins that didn't believe me, and they're like, you guys are really good at freaking like playing COD and shit like that, PvP, but when it comes to Halo, you guys suck.
They're different. I was always better at Call of Duty than Halo. I guess I'm like, the difference is like Halo's more like a brawl FPS, and Call of Duty's more like a positional FPS.
Yeah, but my cousins, they don't consider that, they
They
consider
are
a
different.
brawl type, so there is different, like, because I play the same way in Halo I do in fucking COD. I'm a, because my playstyle is a little different, as it is, depends on who I'm fucking with.
I think PlanetSide's a almost a mix of those, but it's
Yeah,
more. I think it's more positional
it is positional, and sometimes it can become a fucking straight up death trap where you're at. If
because
you
the
know,
time to kill is not super fast, so it allows for some brawling, but it's still like if you're in a wrong spot, you're probably dead.
yeah, I don't
And
know how many times I've been
Call of
blown
Duty's
up,
time to
fucking
kill is
flown off, shit.
Battlefield's probably positional. What else is?
COD, I freaking be. My
It's
cousins
just
always say I be camping. I'm like, no, I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm technically farming.
yeah. I wonder what the freaking actual term is like in terms of FPS differences because there's a difference. Like, cause in Halo you're doing like melee, you're doing like a mix of
Well,
melee plus attack and like also trying to track their head.
true. In
Like a
COD, you're not doing a lot of movement wise. You're more of trying to track and shoot.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the
There's
time to
not
kill
much.
is much shorter mainly. So like the
Yeah.
position usually wins you the fight.
See,
Usually.
we
Depends on
always
which
did it.
COD you're playing, I guess. Some of the
Yeah,
colleges
yeah.
allow for some crazy movement. And then it's like, oh shit.
Crazy, some crazy positioning, and I don't know. It's like, how the fuck did he get over there? Where'd that come from? Shit. I'm like, same thing in Halo. You can have a buddy with your sniper, with the sniper rifle, the fucking 50 calibers it is, so I can long, long haul that shit. You'd be going halfway through the fucking map trying to bait the enemies out while your buddy got the fucking sniper rifle. You killing them as it is, but the people you miss is getting shot in the head. Me and my daughter's uncle freaking did that quite a few times in the competitions when we had 2v2s or freaking we had teams of twos and go fucking free for all.
Your daughter's uncle. Is that your brother? Am I confused?
Oh, no, not marriage. No marriage there.
Um,
Not even not even a lick of that. He's not even married into the fucking to that family either, so.
I see.
That's why I say my daughter's uncle.
Never heard that. Guess that's why I clarify.
Well, the aunts would be both my sisters. So. I'm my baby brother, but he's not really that much a part of the family right now, so. That, my baby brother couldn't get into Halo like I did. He got more into playing StarCraft after I showed him a few things on PvP for online before StarCraft 2 ever came out. And he got hooked. I know he plays COD and StarCraft. I don't know anything else. He secluded himself from the rest of the family, so. Me, I got tired of all the whiners, so I just stopped doing PvP.
Yeah. That was a big contender for me too.
That's
Got tired of
only
the
reason.
fucking drama and self-righteousness.
Like on STO.
People accusing you of hacking and shit all the time, trying to.
I got the confidence, but I'm not going out there and saying I'm gonna fight you. I want to fight you. Fight me or anything like that. No, I just go and pick on the people that start saying that, oh, I'm the best and stuff like that. In the chats, and start trying to dog on people, and no one wants to fight them because they don't feel like it, and I'll take the challenge. Well, dead ass. They call it a day. That's where my confidence comes in. That's how I know I can take on anyone and just call it a day. I'm looking for someone to put a whoop ass on me. Come on. I'm looking for that person. So, what games do you have besides Silica and...
I got a lot of games. It's just I only like when the game's on my mind, I'm pretty much stuck on it. Or like a game type. I've been on the RTS FPS binge for a while. Yeah, I play some League, play some playing Black Desert right now. That's an MMO FPS or MMORPG.
I know. I have it. I just haven't played for a while.
Um, League. Play some League every now and then. Planet side. Yeah, just not really looking for a new game. If it Baldur's Gate 3 is pretty fun.
Don't have it.
Takes a lot of mental like thinking and shit though. Yeah, I don't know what else. There's just like other game I was playing earlier today. It's not me. It's RTS. Oh shit, you guys might like a free RTS. You ever heard of Beyond All Reason?
We have John and I have a few free RTSs on our list here. Like Warzone 2100 is one of them that I have. They're using the fan patch version, and it's for free. It's an abandonware game. What was that other one, John, that you sent me the other day? That was co-op.
Mm. I'm always looking through shit. I don't know.
Alright, I'm looking. Hold on.
So you think I'm gonna remember everything? Come on.
I don't know. Look through your chat history, man.
That's gonna be there because it doesn't do it all. It does. It only goes to a certain point.
Sanctuary Shattered Sun.
Oh, that one's coming out.
Oh wait, no, that's not the one. There was another one before that.
I'm kind of hyped for that game a little bit.
Sorry, it was before that.
I don't think it's free though. Yeah.
No, there's another one before that. Anyways, there's a bunch of free ones out there. Warzone 2100 kept a community going with fan patches, and now it's on Steam for free. They added it a couple of years ago. And I tried it out and it had the fan patches, so I was like, interesting. I only played the demo as a kid. I always wanted to play it, so I messed around with it here and there. And it's almost kind of like Earth 2150, kind of.
Yo, I used to play the hell out of that game.
Oh, yeah, console.
Maybe it's not the same one. Then yeah, it was on PC. It was like 2142 or
What
21.
game? What game was only on console?
Well, I say only on console because that's the only place I played it on.
Played what on? You talking about Warzone 2100? That was a PC game. There was a game called Warzone on PlayStation, but it wasn't the same game.
Did you guys wanted to? You guys, was it y'all was talking about Battlezone Combat Commander? You wanted to try that out?
Well, Warzone
not y'all.
2100 I've been meaning to try out. Battle Commander?
Battlezone. It's like it's a FPS RTS. And it's based off the old Battlezone, like 1990s type. So a little bit of a graphics update.
We're talking about 1970s, right? Or
Well, they had
1870s.
a recent one to come out. Well, not really recent, but it's called Battlezone Combat Commander. See if
Yeah,
you
I see it.
see that one looks interesting to you. 'Cause I like that one too. I actually like that one. Like from all these different RTS FPS, I like different things. My favorite one's Executive Assault 2 probably, and then probably Silica. But then after that, it's like the Battlezone one is pretty cool because the RTS Commander isn't really RTS in the early game. You're pretty much in the front lines with your homies, with your players, getting
Yeah,
stuff done.
it looks interesting.
And the AI in that game is actually hard as shit.
Yeah, it looks interesting. I just don't think I have any spare money for anything.
Battlezone Combat Commander, eh?
Yep.
It's also got the workshop support.
Yeah, I think they have a ton of mods for it too.
Yeah, that's yeah.
So
I'm
it's a
not. I don't
remastered,
mod
okay.
games too much. I just usually like to play the base game.
Well, you're missing out. There's a lot of good, helpful quality of life mods, like enabling you to turn off blurs or sliders or skip opening screens.
Yeah, I used to have a mod for Civilization 6 to skip the opening screen.
Yeah.
Don't we all?
Ah, you are awake, finally! Do not shrink from me, human! I hear your fear. I thought Samuel had robbed me of speech forever, but it seems this curse allows us to read each other's thoughts. Your fragile body has endured much pain, but you have shown great strength. You wouldn't have been Fergus's first victim, nor his last, I'll wager. But if you had fallen, the curse would have killed us both. Do you not remember? The archdemon Samuel cursed us both by eternally forging our souls together. Samuel, the master of this citadel, punished me for letting you escape. As you slipped through my fingers, I felt a burning inside, as you filled my very soul, and I yours. Now we are bound together in both life and death. Our fate is uncertain, human. Now there is only one choice left. We must flee this place.
But yeah, it looks interesting. I'd try it if I had at some point whenever I have the spare money for it.
I forget it's not free. That's right.
What's that?
I said I forget it's not free.
Yeah, it's on sale right now for $3. So
Oh shit.
yeah,
It's like
They're $4.
80% off.
Yeah.
It's $4.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I just remembered the 3-part because I glanced over it.
It's $3 and some cents.
I think it's like 70 cents, ain't it?
I don't know. All I know it's you round it up, it's $4.
I was getting dizzy, so. Yeah.
Yes,
The
ma'am.
only way to rid ourselves of this curse is to persuade Samuel or Isolde to remove it. And Samuel will never relinquish his hold on us. But with Isolde there is a chance. For some old ties are not easily forgotten. She is my former mistress, a witch still living in Revelon. But in order to reach her, we have to escape from Damien's prison universe. Time is not on our side, human. If we want to escape alive, we have to work together. Come now. Hurry! I am a Death Knight, a servant of utter chaos. I served Isolde loyally for many years, but now I am one of the elite guards under Samuel's command. Isolde is a powerful witch, and knowledgeable in the ways of curses. Back in Revelon, I was her protector, until I was ordered to join the forces of Samuel.
Have you tried Earth 2150 before?
I think so. And so the last one that came up, I think it had an alien race, right?
Yeah, 2160.
Yeah. And then you could like design your units and shit. And there's
Yeah.
like Lunar Corp, the Earth Corp, and like another one maybe.
Yeah.
I
got
like the
different-
aliens in the last version. Pretty sure they're OP, but maybe not. Didn't really play. I remember playing that shit like 20 years ago when
I
I
played it
didn't know what
like
the hell I was doing.
I played it like maybe 5 years ago. And yeah, I beat it. I don't remember if they're OP. But then I went back to 2150 and I was like, hey, you know what? This ain't too bad. So you gotta make sure you get the trilogy one because it gets a little confusing.
Oh shit! Oh, it's on sale?
I don't know. I didn't look.
Shit, I might add it to my Steam. I got like a freaking CD and case and everything type shit for it. I don't have a digital.
Yeah. I used to have a CD for like one of the regular 2150s, but I don't think it was the trilogy.
I didn't know there was a trilogy. I also thought there was a 2 in it, like 2152 or some shit, and then the next one was like 2153 or 2163 or some shit. I don't know.
Not that I know of. I know there is a game with 2152 in the name, but I don't think it's the same game.
And it's Earth for all of them. It's like Earth 21.
50, yeah. There's Earth 2140, Earth 2150, and Earth 2160.
We might be talking about the same game though.
Yeah, Earth 2160, they did have aliens. They're on like Mars and shit.
They were green and they wanted like water. They had different resources than the other factions. They wanted like water, and they would sit there and like hatch their eggs, and they didn't have a base compared to the other. Yeah.
I got screenshots of it on my Steam.
Damn, I actually want to play that game. That's like nostalgia as hell.
They find a NASA probe and they're like, what's a NASA? Though, Earth 2150 is pretty good too. Warzone 2100, you also design your units in that one too.
See, I'm not like unit design. How important is that though? Like,
Well,
really?
I think you could set it to auto upgrade. I
Yeah,
don't
okay.
remember, man. I'm gonna have to go back and tinker. Cause see, even though I liked it, I was hoping I'd get to play with Seth and John and stuff, and I wait and aside
I
from
waited. I wait and I wait and I wait.
yeah, I've had like several games I've been waiting for up to like 10 years now to do something with them on. So that one's going on 4, 3, maybe 6. But I was also dealing with a lot of issues, so I wasn't able to play anyway, off and on. And then Seth keeps getting focused on stuff, and John never says anything. And then whenever something does come up, he's like, "I always wanted to play this," and I'm like, "You never fucking said anything." Like with Arma the other day, remember that, John? You're like, "Oh, finally, you're playing
Did you
Arma
guys ever,
3," and I'm like, "You never wanted to." What do you? Yeah, I asked.
you guys got into Foxhole? I see you have a thing in your TeamSpeak for that.
Mhm. Yeah.
I couldn't get into it, but I need someone to just tell me how the hell to play, and then I'll get into it. Probably.
Well,
Maybe not.
we had some friends that were really into it, but the thing is it's the kind of game where you take a break from it and then pop in once in a while because it gets ridiculous sometimes. It's kind of fun, but that wears out, uh, depending on which update you're on. When I last played, they were doing a lot of rebalancing, and they were adding in trains, and they added in ships. Um, yeah, I could play it with you sometime, but I'll have to get slightly reacquainted with some of the new stuff. They changed how logistics worked. They made it a lot slower, which kind of pissed me off, and a bunch of other people. So they stopped. So they complained to developers and did like this little organized strike thing. It's kind of stupid, but yeah, just don't get too into it. It might frustrate you because there's certain things that are you gotta wait for updates for to
I mean,
get
it doesn't
better.
excite me. Like, like, like Executive Assault 2 is exciting to me. Silica's exciting to me because it's like my favorite genre is being put together in a coherent way. It's pretty sick.
Right. As long as you come into Foxhole with the mindset of just, being there, messing around, or doing maybe once in a while doing logistics or just running around and grabbing and not caring, you'll be alright. But if
And
you start to care about winning and doing other things, you're gonna get upset because there's gonna be a lot of times where you're like, "What the fuck? How did he see me?" Or "How did he make that shot? He can't even see me." Or "That's cheap. Why did they do that?" You're gonna have a lot of that happen if you actually try to give a shit.
that's what you should. That's what I should expect from a like. The game's been out for a few years now, so all these people learn how to play the game, and I'm just don't
Well,
even know. It's kind
well,
of what Planetside 2 is like.
well. The
That's
thing
why I was just
is,
taking advice from longtime players
all
most of the
right.
time on
So
Planetside.
the reason why it's gonna end up being like that is because back whenever John and I was part of the beta and the early releases, it was more symmetrical balanced then. As time went on, people wanted more diversity and stuff and things. So the sides are not symmetrical anymore. They're asymmetrical now. One side has different benefits over the other objectively. And so what ends up happening is there's been almost every patch they have to rebalance something. For the past like what was it, John? Like 8 years or 6 years?
I remember it used to be where it was like a circle where one faction was better than the other faction, while the other faction was better than the other faction. The whole cycle I was around was like that.
You talking about with the updates, right?
Well, they try to keep it balanced that way.
Yeah. See, back originally, the game was asymmetrical. Everyone had the same weapon group. Everyone had rifles. Everyone had SMGs, etc., etc. It was all symmetrical, and that made the gameplay a bit more interesting. But now you have meta pushes and stuff where people group up with specific items to just push something because it's OP at that current patch. And
Yeah, makes sense.
now, the last time I played it was about a year or two ago. or maybe half a year. And it was kind of neat with the trains. They added an update with some of the trains. I'm planning on going back and trying it again sometime soon later this year. Because they don't update the game until the war's over. Like, they will not do a mid-game update. But it is pretty neat, though, messing around with some of the stuff, like driving the truck around and all that.
Back then when beta was, there was 3 factions, now there's just 2. Allied versus Axis. Gotta love that. We had the resistance. Viva la resistance!
You talking about the partisans?
Yeah,
People still make
Partisan
partisans
parties.
groups, but they're more just raiding parties.
and they're just part of the major factions now, so whatever. What's the point?
Well, I mean, there never was a third faction, no.
Not that I know of. But we're gonna just move on now, cause
But yeah, partisans are a bigger deal now than they were before.
Lord, man, Lord.
It's real annoying. You drive your truck across like several regions just for one guy to be sitting on a road for so long for some reason and get away with it just to throw one grenade at your truck. But I've heard that they've been trying to change some of that a little bit, and there was a lot of whiners. Are you gonna do partisan? But don't know how that turned out because I ain't checked in on it because I got irritated because logistics got a debuff to where it was a lot longer. But they're supposedly working on that, and I haven't checked in on it recently to see if they actually did anything with it. So, yeah. But other than that, yeah, just don't. Whenever you try to play it, don't care because you're gonna die a lot, and it's gonna be really suspicious on how you died sometimes.
Hey, it's like playing freaking.
However, it is fun for the co-op aspect because like I could get a mortar and you can get a binoculars and you could be like my ranger to help me see things off in the
Yeah,
distance.
but that was a draw for me. It was like teamwork, playing side style, except
Yeah, that's kind of the point of the game, but a lot of people
don't like it.
Ever
We always
since-
did freaking Logi, so
ever since things became more asymmetrical, you get a lot more solo people that taking out like multiple people because of them using X weapon of that update.
again.
Like when shotguns came out, everyone was using shotguns because it was guaranteed to get multiple kills in one shot. And then they nerfed the fucking revolver for some reason. It's a single shot per shot weapon. It's not semi-auto, but because of the low rate of fire, the damage was high, but the travel time of the shot wasn't as fast as a rifle, so it required a bit of skill to use. And it was a good backup weapon for, like, let's say I'm a mortarman, I'd get rid of the regular pistol and grab a revolver because I don't really have much to defend myself with. But now grabbing the revolver isn't as best of an option because the default pistol's semi-auto. But like I said, that remains to be seen because I haven't looked at the updates in about a year. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, Warzone 2100 doesn't have an FPS thing on it though.
you said Warzone 2100 is free.
Yeah.
I like free stuff.
Is Earth 2150 on sale?
I didn't even check. I'm just finishing.
I'm gonna
this
add
Black Desert.
Battlezone to my wish list. I have no clue if I have any extra money to be able to get any other game, because the rest of my money's got to go to groceries. Oh, $6, $7? That's not bad.
For the whole trilogy?
Yeah, it's called Trilogy when you search it up.
Shit, I'm about to get that. I'm about to get that right now, and I'm probably playing that like tonight. To be honest,
Or
I'm
what?
on a nostalgia trip every time. since you said it.
It's got an interesting game mechanic where you go between missions with a persistent base.
Yeah.
And what's interesting is the tunneling as well. Like you could dig tunnels and shit, have underground bases.
I remember playing it when I was really young, so I don't even remember, like, I remember the game was really complicated.
Yeah, kind of similar. I remember nuking shit.
And so I literally played the aliens, because I was like, this is kind of simple. And I can make freaking fleets.
Well, 2160 is the one with the aliens.
Yeah.
2150 is them getting off, making a spaceship to get off Earth.
And I like the lunar corp the most, because lightning. Always give me the lightning.
And lasers. The other corporation is the one with the giant mechs. And like Terminator robots. I forgot what they're called. Was it Eurasian Dynasty? No. That's the one using the Abrams. No, that's the Russian Abrams guys. Hold on, let me take a look. Lunar Corporation. Yeah, okay. I liked playing with all of them. I liked playing around with all of them, honestly.
And in 2160, I remember the freaking lunar corp, their buildings would build up, and you would like add these like a totem pole.
Yeah. Yeah, it's great.
And then the Europe or Eurasia or whatever, the E company would like, their building had to be connected in tunnels. Some shit like that. So they had their own like, unique build mechanics. And then the aliens just like didn't have a base. I gotta remember to buy that.
There's also like day-night cycles and shit. You could
Yeah, I
tell
remember
them to
that
keep
too.
their headlights off for a stealth factor. Now that I think about it, there's a lot of details in this game.
Yeah, I remember the game being complicated as hell, and I was like 5 years old, so I don't know what the hell was going on. But now
I
I
did.
feel like
I was like 8 when I tried it first, I think. No, maybe I was 10. But I was always quick to pick up on things. I was playing shit like Sims, Roller Coaster Tycoon, Doom, Full Throttle. I was trying out various stuff. Of course, I was, as far as games coming out, I was always behind the time anyway. But yeah, I don't know what the trilogy... Like, the trilogy has, like, these different things going on, but I don't remember what they are or do. Because there's, like, expansion packs. So I don't know if there's, like, other campaigns from it or what. I think there is. That's because when I played it, I was like, man, I gotta play this with John and Seth. Still waiting. Just, I got a long list of that. Of games I'd like to play with people. This is one of them. Star Trek Armada 2 and Bridge Commander is also one of them. But Earth 2150 starts you off, I think, in a nuclear winter. I gotta use the restroom.
Samuel is a typical archdemon. He is powerful and cruel with a sadistic sense of humor. I recommend avoiding any contact.
I'm gonna need to set up the Now, I'll be honest, I've barely played Warzone 2100. The most I played of it as a kid was the demo. I did try it a few years ago because I realized it was abandonware and installed it with the fan patch and everything. And played it a little bit. Played a random match with some people online. And then, yeah. I was waiting to play it with some people on Steam, but yeah, it's another one. Yeah, yeah, it's sad. I'm a sad person. I'm sorry.
The yeah, there's a game called Evolve. That was a asymmetrical game, and it completely like died recently, and that was sad.
Oh
Cause
yeah, I have that.
yeah, Evolve Stage 2 and Evolve, all that.
You're
I
talking
think
about
they like
the Evolve RTS, right, or something like that? Evolution
no,
RTS.
no, it's an
Oh, that
asymmetrical
one,
game.
Evolve. Yeah, I got that too. Yeah, I got
It's
that
a
too. The stage
Monster
two was
Hunter
them.
thing.
Yeah, the stage two. See, the stage two was them re-releasing it with more fixes and stuff, separate from the publisher or something like that. And
Yeah,
it was actually better than the original,
yep.
but nobody realized that it came out. Apparently, it didn't get.
So sad. It was such a cool, unique game. I like.
I didn't know it came out either until I saw a YouTube video talking about it.
I got to put in like 50, 60 hours before it died, and I learned how to play it and everything. I found my favorite monster. I didn't get to play all the monsters. I just kind of like tried to get good at one monster.
Well, I last played it a couple years ago. There were still a couple people. There were still a few people playing it.
Yeah, I think like last 2 months it got completely shut down. Is what I'm saying.
That's what I thought you were saying.
Unfortunately. And I like before that happened, I got like 50, 60 hours in on Steam.
Yeah, I mean, with the internet, public opinion is very susceptible to being convinced of things. Have you looked up Starship Evo? Have you seen about? Have you heard about that?
Starship, that sounds like
Starship Evo. It's being made by like one guy. But it's a pretty in-depth game. And the way that he used to render the planets is actually really interesting. It's not the usual way people would do it. And it works out really well. Because the transition from space to ground is literally seamless. It's not like No Man's... You know, No Man's Sky you can go from air to ground or some other games. But you always see the like texture transition to where it like switches and shit. In Starship Evo you don't see that. You literally fly to the planet and you don't see the textures switch and pop in and pop out, you know? It's because he uses a different method, which is pretty cool, honestly. And then you have all, like, the clouds are also, like, it's... Dude, he's got something good going on there. I'm actually planning on, now that he's got some updates out for it and shit, I'm planning on starting a new game and seeing if anyone wants to play co-op with me. And seeing how far we can take things. Because he's got like fuel harvesting, which you use gas clouds for and stuff, which is great, because I'm so sick of games being like, oh... No, let me rephrase that. I don't know what the fuck I was just saying. A lot of games typically do it a little differently, where, oh, you gotta go mine minerals for fuel. Or be inconsistent like Elite Dangerous. We're gonna fuel scoop an isotope from the sun. Okay, that's fine. But what about our fleet carrier? No, you have to mine a mineral. But wait, this particular mineral that you're mining is also an isotope of the sun. Why can't you just scoop it off the sun and put it in your fleet carrier? Because of the grind. You know? You have inconsistencies like that. But with that one, you just suck up gas cloud or something. I don't fucking know. But, there's a lot of, like, ships that people are putting on the workshop for the game. Kind of like with the Vorion. But with the Vorion, you actually get an RTS mode to play around with, sort of. Whenever I play co-op with John and Eagle in a Vorion, I spend most of my time in the RTS mode. Because I've gotten the hang of how some things work. to where I don't have to manage the units individually.
It's not my fault. I still like taking control of my ships.
Hey, I like doing that too, John. It's just sometimes I like to tell them to go somewhere without me having to manually do it. Which you can do that without going to RTS mode, but it's just satisfying to watch them fly around. I mean, you know, it's like observing your architectural growth or something, or something. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of Eagle, where the hell is he?
Don't ask me.
Well, I just did. What are you gonna do about it?
Not you.
You gonna grab my weenus? Will somebody please grab my weenus? I've been in Starship Evo. I've been messing around with this Halo ship, and I wanted to show John because I wanted him to tell me about what all that shit means that's on the ship. Because there's like different decks and levels, and then there's like hangar bays. I took some screenshots for you, John. Or I tried to. Damn it, my toe is still infected.
Search moisturize. Okay.
Ouch.
The Solda's a powerful witch, and knowledgeable in the ways of curses. Back in Revellon, I was her protector. My name is my own business, human. I will only tell it to my mistress or master. You are neither.
You are neither. Ouch. Oh. What are you doing right now, Blue and John?
13 minutes left on the grind.
I'm trying Spy out.
On the beta patch?
No.
Ooh.
I...
Damn, you are playing Executive Assault, though. Okay.
Yeah, he's been on there this whole time.
Nice.
Indeed, I agree.
I don't know what I'm doing with Spy, so I'm just winging this.
I'll let you figure it out and then go complain on Discord that they're weak so I get buffs more.
Say what?
Bro, everyone, that's what I was saying on, like, everyone on Discord, they just always say Spy's weak. Like, they get their ass handed to them by science ships, and they're like, bro, how do you break science ship shields? Buh, what do I do against science? Spy's so weak. Bro,
Not my problem.
Lightning gun, that's how.
actually, that's
Oh,
actually
pew,
what,
pew, bang, bang.
so that's actually one thing that, like, messes with people. The lightning gun is actually countered by shields, and it's also their main weapon. Because it doesn't bounce if they're shielded. And so it's basically a single target weapon that's just shit at single target. But they do have other weapons, so the trick is to just swap weapons. And also have ranged ships.
Now, I'll be honest, when they told me that Spy was weak, I doubted that because I had no experience in the game. And the way that they said it was so dismissive and, like, broad sweeping sounding. And that's a red flag to me. It's when someone tries to tell me something that's a broad sweeping statement and sounds mostly dismissive, that there's probably more to it than that.
Yeah. They're not the most straightforward to fight with, but they're also not the weakest, that's for sure. Like, if you just head on 100 out of 100 supply, fight the other factions in a straight up space battle, you're probably gonna lose.
Well, I mean, the description of the faction tells you that.
Yeah.
You know, their specialty isn't direct confrontation.
If you want direct confrontation, you play industrial. Kind of spy a little bit, or not kind of science a little bit. I mean.
Yeah. The way I play science is it's more standoffish confrontational. Or at least at the moment while I'm learning how the game works.
I am a Death Knight, a servant of utter chaos. I serve my name as my own business, human. We must leave this dimension at once. Find a soul and pray she is willing to remove this curse. We need to find a way upwards and free ourselves from this suffocating place. I know I would not choose this, servant of light. Samuel's curse will not be broken easily. Our souls are as one. We can't be separated for long without suffering or even dying. If one of us dies, the other will share the same fate. The only person who might be willing to remove this curse is my former mistress Asola, who's still living on the surface of Arella. But to reach her, we have to find a way to leave this accursed dimension.
What's the controls?
So what do I say? Bitch, find out yourself.
Well, the game started and it's paused, so unless I figure this out, unless I find the control for it, I'm kind of fucked. There we go, space.
Space. Final frontier.
Space, my bones.
Even your mama don't know shit.
Don't talk about my mom, please. I'm
I'll tell you what
emotionally
you know
vulnerable.
anytime.
I'm emotionally vulnerable today. Minimap. M. Wow. Where's the zoom button? Let's see here. Center view. X. Party members. Oh, shit. This could be one of those games, isn't it, John? Always run.
Baby, run.
You ever hit pause and then the pause menu comes up so fast that you doubt that you actually hit the button properly? That just happened to me. It happens to me sometimes. I'm like, wait a minute, did it come up before I hit the button? You know? You know what I mean? It comes up so fast that you're not sure if you actually hit the button, you know?
Good plan. That's funny. That's too funny.
How much you say the trilogy was for Earth?
It's $7.
$7. Hell yeah! I'm actually about to be playing that game.
What are you doing outside your cell, prisoners? Do you really think you can leave this citadel? Oh, yes, yes. You will leave here, in a little wooden box.
Hey, prisoners. Who let you out of your cells? away, demon. No,
Money.
no, don't feast on me. Damn you. Leave my squishy bits alone.
This pathetic
That's
human
gonna
has
be
lost it.
interesting.
He sees demons everywhere now.
Have mercy, please. No, put that sauce bottle down. Go away, demon. No,
This pathetic
have mercy. Free! Free at last! But the demons, they won't get my squishy bits. Just let them try.
So yeah, just remind me to keep an eye on that Commander game you told me about, and I'll get it next month. All right. Well, wait a minute. How much is it on sale when it's not on sale? How much does it cost? Let's see. I forgot. What was it called? Commander Butt Pirate? Let's see. There it is. It's $20, not on sale. I'll think about it. I might get it while it's on sale, but I gotta really check my budget. It's only like $3 or $4 anyway.
It's locked. I should have known it. It can only be opened from the outside. It's possible. The other cells should be checked, for they may yield more information.
prisoner? I have good news.
Obviously, this foolish creature's body died a long time ago.
You say that I'm... Why would you say such a cruel thing to me, Abbe? The proof of this, I was a merchant. So I don't have the time to play your game. You know my name, Abbe. It is Edmund. Be patient. A little while longer. This tunnel is our route.
I don't need to be knowing that this game is on sale, bro. Just freaking. It's Battlezone Combat Commander. I'm actually looking at this game. It popped up on my like recommended. It's called Void Crew. This looks kind of cool.
I have that on one of my get list.
It's an early access. Looks kind of cool. On sale, 17 bucks. I don't know if I'm gonna get that right now. I just got so many games I'm trying to play. It's just like I'm not entirely sure I wanna.
Is it like Pulsar kinda?
I don't know. I haven't really looked at gameplay. I just looked at like the trailer for the Steam page, and it looks cool. And you're basically a crew with co-op, like 4 co-op on a spaceship. One guy's probably on turrets, one's on engine, you know, type shit.
It's like Pulsar in some way, but better. Using your, well,
I don't know, man. Pulsar's pretty good.
I know.
Earth 2150 trilogy. 2140 and 2160. Earth Universe bundle. I'm so confused. Why is it a trilogy? I would want the bundle, it seems.
Still be painful. Or packages that you find on derelict stations. Where the fuck do you go to drop them off at?
You need a goods factory.
Goods factory, I got that.
And then there's a return goods option on your AI troops.
Okay, so when I recall them, right?
Yeah, you gotta get them back to your base. And then also.
Recall.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're on spy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I usually have a like usually my setup is the teleport pad, and then on the teleport on its 4 hard points, I have the executive building
Get out
and
of
the
here.
3
This is my
cyborg
tunnel.
assemblers, and
Mine.
that's its 4 hard points. And then I'll have a
Brr.
goods factory connected to one of the assemblers, and I turn off the power to the goods factory usually. There's a niche thing. The return goods function goes to the last created goods factory. So for
I only
instance,
have the one, so.
yeah, so then it'll work out.
If you
But
didn't
for
shuffle
instance, if
everywhere
you were to
looking at your
build
feet, you
one
might have noticed
on
a
your
hole in the
land
ceiling.
and then
Now, how do we get
your
up
second
there?
one
Do
in
you have
space
anything
and you
useful
hit
amongst all
return
that
goods,
junk you've been
your
picking
guys
up?
are gonna try to
Not
go to the space
bad,
one.
human.
Yeah.
And it's kind of weird though. That's if you ever see some troops. The same thing kind of happens with the protesters, I think. If you ever see protesters on the edge of your asteroid, that's why they're trying to go to like your last created goods factory or something.
Ding,
Ah.
ding. Diamonds. 30,000 carbon, 40,000 energy, and nebula glass, 10 diamond. Not bad. Not bad. Got a good amount of haul for fucking money though. I have 30 troops for my teleporting, 10 just roaming around just in case the trader fucking comes again with fucking investors.
Yeah, you only need. So since the FES update, the AI troops are pretty freaking good. So you only need like 10 patrolling your base,
That's
roughly.
what I got. 10 patrolling.
Okay, gotcha.
And I got 30 on the freaking teleport pad.
Yep.
that
I
I
actually,
was using for incursions and shit.
yep. I usually have like a few different groups
What? You're
in the
not
room
supposed to.
of the
The
teleport
prisoners
pad
have
because
escaped.
like if you're pretty active with your teleprobes, you'll just be constantly teleporting in different directions all over the map.
Yeah.
That's an APM thing. I played competitive StarCraft for quite a while, and I got a lot of APM to sling around. If you didn't realize that yet, you've been playing with me recently. I like to sling around a lot of APM.
Uh-huh. Just weighing it all out. Damn. Okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Why are you all goggle-eyed, long pig? You never seen a guy who's sitting on top before?
I've
Huh.
heard about
A
strange
German
things like
talking
this.
skull.
If a creature dies who still has unfinished
Yeah.
business in the world of the living,
He's like,
What's the
oh,
money
you
on?
ever
Damn
seen a...
death knights. They give me the willies, they do. If I get my hands or teeth on that torture master, I'll crew his ears off. I'll nut his kneecaps.
I'll chew his ears off. I'll note his kneecaps.
Fergus is Samuel's head
Okie
torturer.
alright, okies.
Never has one human being delighted in the pain of another so much as he.
Make him suffer for me, and I'll kiss you with the lips I ain't got. That's the spirit. Come back
That's
when
the
you've buried his
spirit.
poker where the sun don't shine.
Back on.
Oh my god.
Yes, I found a way to escape. Nah, what do you think? I haven't stretched my legs lately.
Forget about it! This bony candle holders of no—
When you find the exit, you might consider... Ah, no. Forget about it.
Protesters are attacking.
It's nice and cozy
Yeah,
down here,
yeah,
and besides, the rats tell the filthiest jokes.
Little pricks that don't know shit.
Oh, Johnny Boy. Well, I'm glad to know a bag of decapitated heads contains nothing. That sure is a relief to me.
Never mind. I'm not even gonna fucking say anything about that.
I'm just joking. It tells you if there's any items in there, anything you might be able to grab.
I don't know anything. I didn't hear anything.
I'm gonna save. Oh boy.
No, we like our pets to feel pain beyond their darkest nightmares. So much sweet, sweet pain that they would rather die than endure it. But there is no such release for them here.
Yes, Master.
Well, make sure that you don't kill one accidentally again. I don't want people thinking I've gone all soft.
As you wish, Master.
Very well. Hey, look! 2 of our pets are escaping! Come back! I've got a poker with your names on it!
Damn. Got my ass whipped. It's a good thing I saved before I went to that room, John.
This fellow seems familiar to me. I've heard that dwarves sometimes hang the remains of their ancestors in their homes. The dirty rock shovelers. The little buggers can react very aggressively when you mess with their stuff.
Let's go. It's another crate.
It says enter a freaking serial number to play this game. What?
Hmm?
I'm trying to play 2160.
Oh, that's right. Hold on. When did that come out?
Just open the Steam overlay in game, okay?
2006? Oh boy, yeah, that's around the time whenever the rampant DRM started coming into play in most games. And it was published by Topware Interactive, so yeah. Shit, I forgot about that.
I'm supposed to have a Steam overlay or some shit on. Okay, hold on.
You never used the Steam overlay before?
I have, I just haven't turned off. Because
Uh,
certain games, Shift Tab is annoying as hell.
Under Steam,
It's already turned on, I got it.
you right click the game and go to manage, and then there's CD keys, and you can see it there. And you can just copy and paste it.
Okay, what? Alright, so I do the Steam overlay in the game. And then what? Notes, timer, guides, discussions, remember other setting. Notes. No. I don't understand. Ah, got it. To freaking copy this thing in? You won't let me copy it? Are you serious?
Interesting. Steam used to have a copy to clipboard button. They must have changed that in the recent update, or the publisher changed that for the game. Or whoever manages the store page for it, I guess. Oh well.
Alright, I'm playing the ED campaign.
God.
Alright, settings. Freaking load mode. Oh, that's not gonna work.
Um, yeah, so I was just reminded about something. You don't, you made sure to uncheck register, right, when you went to activate your CD key?
Why? Pretty sure I just registered.
Uh, don't know. It just lets you skip it if you uncheck the box.
Oh, I just registered. It wasn't them. I didn't put any of my information in. It didn't really matter. Use the crawl button to make your shirt and just it'll be fine. It's fine.
Yeah, the company that manages that isn't around anymore anyway, I
Hold
hear. So.
position. my god, yo. What? Just got gunned down. Shoot him back, you ding dong. I guess only my hero unit matters. I just freaking lost my entire army on the freaking tutorial level. Then I build my base here. Okay. Set up a base. Yeah, I don't know how to do that, bro. Open the production panel. Where's that at? Click on the spot where you want it located. Panel. Building dialog.
Terminators. It's the robot with the mechs and stuff are the ones with Terminators, if I recall.
No, we like our pets. No, we like.
You having fun over there?
Yeah, it's a cool little game.
Mhm.
I'm on the tutorial mission. We're on the
No,
hardest
we
difficulty
like our pets
naturally.
to
Yeah.
Probably why my army got bopped. When I freaking walked. It tells me to like set up all my troops, like crawl and auto fire back and burst fire and all this. And then the first freaking like fight, my guys run into the laser troops of the Lunar Corporation, just get gunned down. I'm like, oh, but my hero unit has plenty of health, so I just use him to kill everything.
Yeah.
Here they come. Where are they attacking me at? What? Oh my god. Wish I could scroll faster. Need to check that.
Yeah.
Unit limit exceeded. Okay.
Please, let me go.
Oh my god. The freaking infantry is absolutely destroying me.
picture of the damned one. Quite impressive. As psychopaths go.
No pain. Don't hurt me. You wouldn't want to kill our Plox, would you? Me. I am Plox. I serve Master.
You inflicted pain too. You deserve to die, runt.
No need to tell Plox twice. Thank you, Master. And may ants nest in your codpiece, Dark One.
Beat it, squirt.
They just outranged me. What is this?
You fighting robots?
Find the LC. Well, basically the first mission. It's just infantry beating my tanks. It's great.
Sounds pretty hot to me. You get me all excited down there.
Nice.
You're welcome.
That was interesting.
I've really pissed off these rats.
Feels like the difficulty means that they just do more damage than I do or something. Because my troops absolutely suck. I'm just gonna make a shit ton of tanks so I can
I'll
beat
be honest
infantry
with you, man.
tanks.
I do not remember. It's also possible they're running with upgrades. Because I think in every Earth series you upgrade your units. I'm not sure about 2160, but there's also a chance that unit placement and what you actually fight is different depending on the difficulty. I don't remember what games did that though, so I don't know if that game did that too or not. But there was games that did that.
This is crazy.
I still have Earth 2150 installed apparently.
2160 was a gig. It was funny. I installed that thing like instantly.
Yeah. I probably installed Earth 2150 because I thought Hammer was gonna play it with me, or somebody. And well,
Don't waste your strength, human. This lever is blocked for now.
unfortunately, the rest of the writings are unreadable because of blood, but it might be cherry jam. 2413. Cause I told me to.
Don't waste your strength, human. This... Don't waste your strength. Don't waste your strength, human.
Two, 4, 1, 3.
You tell me.
What's up, John?
Nothing.
I really need to sort out my bedding. This shit's broken.
You again. I thought so. I mean, I've never felt fitter in my life. You see, I still know what you taught me. I've passed your test.
My hero is back. I heard screams from the next room, so I'm guessing you showed Fergus something sharp and pointy. It does my old bones good to know that there's one less of his like in the world. Yes, I found... Nah.
Forget about it!
When you find the exit, you might consider... My name was... Oh, damn it. There it goes again. Can't hold a thought longer than my race? I don't know. The same as yours? Maybe not. You look somewhat lumpier than I remember being. I can't remember. The old brain ain't so hot anymore. My name was... Oh, damn it. I was
Oh my god, dude. My freaking everything just gets dunked on by these infantry. It's crazy.
Don't waste your strength, human. This lever...
Oh yeah. Got a shield up. It's fine.
Okay, sometimes my mouse goes outside the window, and then all my units get deleted. That's interesting. That was that was very interesting.
Look at these rats. They're everywhere. I hate rats. Somebody should crush these vermin. How could such a puny rat swallow a bone of this size?
My hero is back. I heard, it does my own.
rats. I hate rats. So... How could such a puny rat swallow a bone of this size?
Why have you brought me a bone? Is it one of mine? It could be any old bone. No, no, no. I must accept the truth. This tunnel has been getting harder to dig. I have to go now. Thank you, Abbe, for...
Well, that was fun. Down trip, down nostalgia. I think I'm done with that. freaking first level's like kind of stupid. I don't like unit caps that much either.
Don't know. You want me to try it? They probably expand it in other levels. What's your current unit cap?
30.
That doesn't sound normal to me. Yeah.
But also, like, I didn't have anything to kill buildings, and my objective was to kill buildings. It
You want me to take a look at it?
kind of freaking stupid. So it's just a whole game, and I mean, it looked cool. It's in 1 gig. I might play it another day, but I don't know. I just trying to solve it.
Have you tried 2150?
Yeah, I mean, not now, but I used to play that with you back in the day. I played a lot more 2160 though.
What's this? A revolt? I will end it. Attack, you little devil, or you will end up on sand.
Yes, my lord. Of course. No! No! Please, no more slash human. I go now.